Hello. Alright, kids, so today we're going to be ranking all the rings in Etoh. Not including sub-realms, but basically Etoh has a lot of areas, I'd say, and there's two worlds. We're going to be making another video about zones, but we're going to do rings right now. Also, I think the video about zones will be far in the future because I've beaten way more towers and rings than zones. So yeah. Basically, we're going to be ranking all of them, not including Ring 9 because I have not played it because I haven't unlocked it yet. So, Ring 8 to Ring 0. Let's go. It's number 9. But it will be the last number 9 you'll ever see after I murder your family. Man, can you shut the fuck up? Wait, but you're not tough. You live in the suburbs and your dad's a millionaire. You don't get out. But I'm evil. Yeah, get on. Get out. Oh yeah, anyway, number 9. In ninth place, we got Ring 8. I think a lot of the towers in Ring 8, just looking at them, are really cool. Okay? Like, if you just look, they're all really cool. It's just, I have only been in one tower here. Okay? And if you be in one tower here, you cannot tell shit about how good an area is. So I had to put this on the bottom, but things that I think look cool that I have not played um the Citadel. Literally all the soul crushings here look great. I don't know why they had to make all the soul crushings here peak, but they did. One soul crushing looks good because it has a literal cone on top of it. Right there. When you play it, it has a cone on top of it. One of the soul crushings is completely outside, and then a lots of people's first catastrophic, which by the way, is the hardest difficulty in Etoh, is the one here, Tower of Generation Failure, right there, and it already looks awesome. Okay, but I've only played one tower here, and I had to put this last, just because, you know, I've only been in one tower here. So in ninth place we got Ring 8. In eighth place we number 8, bitches. What the fuck was that? I'm so crazy. 2 is great. It's just it's filled with classic towers, and I love classic towers, but they're just not as good as they were back in Ring 1. Phone snapping's really good. Overcoming hatred is really good, but I heard there's a revamp, so I hope the revamp's not horrible. Big Hole's okay. Tower of Cold Hands is really nostalgic for me because I beat it all the way back when I only had 2 rings unlocked, Ring 1 and Ring 2. And to unlock Ring 3 back then, you needed to be a difficult rated tower, which is basically when the portal is red, like this. So I decided to do this because it was the only type that was in Ring 2, and I wanted to try out some towers in Ring 2. And it's just really nostalgic for me because it was a step up in difficulty, and my first tower ever that was really hard to beat. So yeah, it's all really nostalgic. Cows, the Citadel, Citadel Value Strategy, if you spell the initials, it's cows, is really good too. Even though it's a really hard remorseless, like peak remorseless, which by the way is one of the hardest difficulties, I kind of grinded it until floor 8, even though since it's a Citadel, there's 25 floors instead of 10. So yeah, cows is really good, and Ring 2, it's good. This game is good. It just doesn't hold up to the rest, and some of the towers here are not good. I'm looking at you, Big Hole. Even though you had a good idea of a big hole, still. Anyway, number 7. At number 7, we have, kind of funny for the number. I fucked your sister, I mean, number 7, yeah. We have Ring 7. So ring 7, I got here to be my first intense, and um they really treat you kind of hard. Like once you get in here, they're just like, all right, I'm gonna hit you and stab you with a rock. It has such a big difficulty jump, but and I've only been 2 towers here. One was I just wanted to be another tower with that difficulty rating, and another was one that looked really cool and was gonna be my new hardest. And I actually made a series of videos on. Yeah, 2 is located here. Check out all my videos about 2. It's a really good tower, and I just think it's really unique at the last 3 floors where it kind of becomes big and starts spinning around. It's cool. Oh, cool area. I found a cliff. Yeah. So there's 2. Look at the last 2 floors, bro. It's great. And collaborative collaboration is all good too. The one of the soul crushings here, that one, not the hardest, is really good too. Uh, and yeah, it's all just good. So the reason why I couldn't put any higher is because again, I've not been in any towers here. Most of the towers here are really hard, you know? Wait, can I skip on to the mansion place where you can this is like a secret place you go to go to that tower over there. Can we just skip? No, wait, no, no, no. No! Damn it. Okay. Okay. Can we go from the side? Please tell me we can go from the side, bro. This is turned into a whole nother mission. Alright. Yes, I think we can. Can we even go into it? Oh yeah, we can. We just found a skip. But yeah, the towers here are just good. Just a little hard for little me when I unlocked it, but I beat my hardest tower here that I really liked. So yeah, moving on. Next, we go from midish good towers to great towers. The only reason why this is this low is because the rest are good. Number 6, girlies. And oh, hi, uncle. Why do you want to touch me there? Wait, no. Like, wait, are just better than it. And that is ring 4. Ring 4 is solid. It's good. It's great. I have only been the beginner towers here, and I think if I beat any of the higher up towers here, um, I'll like it more. It honestly, in my opinion, it has one of the best lobbies. Probably the best lobby in Etoh, just all the theme of cave here. It has a good easy tower, a good medium tower. My first ever descending tower that I did. That might be one of my favorites here. It just has one tower that is probably, I'd have to say, my second least favorite tower in Etoh, Tower of Asylum. It's really fucking annoying. It has this mirrored part that was really hard for little me, little newbie me, and it has literal memory parts. So yeah, I do not like that, but whatever, that's why it's this low, but there's a bunch of other towers here. Actually, the Citadel here, I planned on being it as my new hardest for a little, but I want to do this other tower for modern gameplay because I want to improve my modern gameplay. So, yeah. Next up. What the fuck? Why is number 5 so damn small? What the fuck? Yeah, number 5. What the fuck? So now we got really good ring 6. I've spent a lot more time in ring 6. Like I've spent a lot of time here. Okay? It's really good and I like all the towers here. It's like all the towers here are classic type towers, but I think the shape of the towers makes this really unique. All of the shaping of the towers here is just really, really unique. There's no all of the towers here except for a select few have normal tower shapes. Look, let me show you what I mean. Let's go to the viewing area. Look, we got a famous Citadel of Scythe recognition that I actually that I might beat one day. We got Totai, which I did, and we actually have my hardest tower currently here, Tower of Dispersed Rooms, and just look at it, it looks awesome, okay? You can't tell me that's not awesome. Then we got that, and all the towers here just look cool. And it's all based on this industrialized theme, and once you beat towers, there's always this message that I usually don't read, but I read it for this one, and it said that this is an industrialized, more unique version of Ring 2, and it made this area make so much more sense to me. And yeah, I kind of agree. It's Ring 2 with its classic gameplay, its big unique citadels, classic gameplay, but made more unique and just better overall. Um, better gameplay overall and with this great industrial theme. So that's my weird speech. I just realized I did a fucking speech on this. But yeah, there we go. I love Ring 6. This is when the towers get this is when the places get undeniably good. Oh yeah. Why is Momo just kissing me? Oh hell nah. Next up. This is so fucking awkward. He followed me. I'm gonna need to exit. What the fuck? He's circling around me? Why did I do that? He thought we were in a romantic relationship. Fuck. Alright, but let's go back. Next on the list. Alright, this is number 4. And wait, what's the song? No, no. We got Ring 3. Now, Ring 3, not B. I'm not a child. It has high highs, low lows. It has 2 towers specifically, and a third one that I just like, that are really, 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 really good. One of my favorite towers in the game. And then the rest is actually shit. Let me show you. Tower of Funny Thoughts, it's a pretty bad easy tower, not gonna lie. Inverted Colors, really forgettable. Deep Sign, really forgettable, except a horrible, slight invisible part with wraparounds at floor 10. Ancient Trickery, I think I just cummed. This is great. Probably my third best, and my favorite tower for a while. Like a really, really, really long time. Ancient Trickery. Then we have my least favorite tower in the game. Tower of Fatness. Everything about this is shit. The music is shit. The gameplay is shit. The look of the overall tower is shit. Look at how the tower is. It's piss and shit. And then the music is bad too. I remember distinctly being on floor 2 and a literal ad playing for like fucking wiping off your table as the music. Then we got Tower. I call it Tower because it stands for Tower if you get the initials, which is pretty cool. And Tower, it's a decent tower. Tower is a decent tower, okay? And then, ironically, we got 2 of my favorite towers, my least favorite tower, and my favorite tower, all here. Which, fun fact, is actually my first intense. Once you get to an intense, it gets really hard, okay? It starts getting really hard. And it's kind of cool how my first intense is actually the longest tower in the game and ended up being my favorite tower. And that is Citadel of Heights and Depths, otherwise known as Cohad, located right here in Ring 3. Everything in Cohad is peak. I loved it. Everything, the gameplay, it maintains a modern slash classic while being fun. There it is right there. The basement floors, everything about it is great. I grinded it for a while, and I loved every second of grinding the shit out of this level. So, yeah. Cohad, I wonder what happens if I fall here. Come on. What? Nothing? Okay. But yeah, Cohat's best tower I've ever played. It might change because I've not played that many, but right now it's great. I wanna smash. I mean, yeah. Next, you all know it. Hi, number 3, and oh, the phone's ringing. Hello there. Hey there. I heard you're gay. Wanna rent a motel room together? Who's this? Also, I'm not gay. I'm a pansexual they them. Oh, whatever. Anyway, I know where you live. I'm coming. Wait, no, no, no. Ah! You all love it? The newest part added to this game, Ring Zero, otherwise I call it the tutorial, Purgatorio. Why am I... Why did I fall downstairs, bro? Why? That was an unpleasant start to the most pleasant realm in the game. Every tower here is great modern style towers. It's all great. Tower of Genesis, really, really great. It's gonna be the first ever tower that people who play this game will be doing, and I like it like that. Tower of Blends is great. It's a great way of showing players how buns work and how, because lots of towers have buns. Motion Evolution is the only tower that I consider here mid. It's not bad, it just doesn't have anything special, unlike literally every tower here. And then the view, by the way. The view, by the way, from here is great too. We get a good view of Ring 1, Ring 2, and Ring 3. Critical damage is probably, honestly, my favorite easy. It's my favorite easy in the game. Boost Mam is good, and Vicious Pressures is good. And then my 2 favorite modern levels ever, and by far, is Kinetic Potential and No Strings Attached. Look how cool they look. This is the model of No Strings Attached. There it is. It's great. You go up on like these, it teaches you zip lines and you teleport to these things here. And then Kinetic Potential is like robot themed. It turns like cyborg once you get up there. There it is. Like, tell me that's not awesome. And then the Citadel is a great beginner Citadel. My only problem with it is it's way too long for the first ever Citadel that people will play. And Keys to Success and Dancing All Night are all great. They're great. Something I strongly disagree is on the difficulty chart, Dancing All Night is rated harder than Citadel Victory. They're wrong. Citadel Victory took me like a half an hour when that took me like 2 minutes, bro. But anyway, yeah. Really peak. Peak. This is peak. Now let's go to number 2. Number 2? Just like you need to take your number 2, little Timmy. Don't shit your pants. It's your second birthday. Little Timmy. Oh, fuck you, little Timmy. I'm tired of this shit. And that's how the death of little Timmy happened. He is now sentencing for life in prison, but he's fucking rich and has a good lawyer, so he's getting off hands free, and is reported to say that every fucking news source he's gonna sue. Wait, shit, turn it off. You all know it. You all love it. Ring 1, Limbo. Now, Ring 1, it just has all the classic towers, and some of this is based off of nostalgia. The first time I ever played it, it was called Juke's Tower of Hell still, and it had all of this. The only thing bad about this now is there's revamps to all these towers that have changed, like Tower of Anger, Tower of a Simple Time, Thanos Tower, Infinity Gauntlet, Tower of Stress. I swear. But I'd probably be in the most towers out of any realm here. Uh, Tower of Stress was good before it got fucking revamped. This was actually my first ever challenging, which is cool. Never beat Rage. This was good. I heard that this Citadel is one of the best in the game. Tower of True Skill is probably one of my favorite Remorselesses. I've gotten pretty far in it. Has really good classic gameplay. Killjoys is great. The first ever tower here, really peak. It's just classic, like a first tower would ever be, but in a great way. Same good classic tower for keyboard eating. Then they changed it. They changed it. Mid, good. And yeah, some of this is based off nostalgia. If I grew up right now and saw Ring Zero first, I'd probably rate Ring Zero the best, but I'm an OG, okay? Now, this is really good. Now, let's go to number 1. Hey, I'm gonna molest you. This is number 1. Wait, what the fuck? This is 10? Aw, shit. I'm gonna hand it to my weird, nerdy scientist friend that I'm gonna molest today. Here you go. Okay. I used the simple mathematics form to find the number 1 here. Anyway, I'm doing a test, so I'm asking you, the viewer, what do you go to? Tell us down in the comments below. By the way, it's number 1. Alright, number 1 is my favorite, Ring 5 Wrath. Once I got here, what the fuck is happening? Okay. But once I got here, I was like, it's okay, and then slowly started loving it more and more. Like, Tower of Nice Views was great. I was just like, then Trivial Resentment, I kind of forgot about it. All I know is it's the hardest hard-rated tower in the game, so that's kind of cool. And then Rigid Success is a good classic tower. Tower of Downloadability I had a horrible experience with, where at the end, it's like if you fall at the end, you get stuck and you're just cooked. Definitely the best descending tower where it goes from top to bottom. The only reason why I kept on playing it is because it was so good. And then we actually got my favorite classic tower. By classic tower, I mean no weird shapes, okay? No theme, just raw gameplay. And that would be, actually I made my first ever video about this. And I made 4 about it. Tower of Obvious Chaos. This was my new hardest ones, and it's my favorite classic tower. Probably my favorite challenging tower too. I just love it. It's great. Like I did not never beat this. I beat it off camera just because I didn't want to go on and yap about shit every single time I wanted to. And I took a break for it in 2 minutes and kind of forgot and then beat it when I was a little more skillful, having beating another one of this rated towers. And then we got the newest one that I've beaten. It's my second hardest tower that I've beaten so far. And my favorite one here, probably my second favorite in all the game, just below Kohad, Tower of Tokyo Heights. The theming here is great. It's great. It's great. It makes me want to nut. I mean, it makes me happy. Kind of happy, like, just kidding. But like, it's basically based off of like this sci-fi neon city type thing, where you climb up instead of like a normal tower, you climb up this skyscraper here, and it's great. The theming is wonderful. Best themed tower in Etoh by far. I just love the gameplay. I love everything. The only part that I hate is the outside parts, since there's nothing protecting you in the outside parts, like nothing. But that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and my fellow Etoh players, I they'll probably not agree with me, you know. I think most of the time they'll rate ring 8 higher just because definitely not last because they've played it more. And ring 3 lower because they think all of it's shit and don't have enough as much love as I do for ancient trickery and Kohad. So I think that's all it's gonna be. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. See ya.